Hello and welcome back to the all new, all different number one comics podcast. We are here with a very, very special creator on the line. But before I say his name, I got to do my introduction because trust me, you guys all know this guy. He's written some of your favorite comics: Action, Captain Britain, Demon Knights, Wolverine, Saucer Country, Vampirella, Stormwatch. Dark X-Men before the Steve Fox Dark X-Men, I Walk with Monsters, one of my personal favorite books, The Modern Frankenstein, and the list goes on and on and on. I could go forever, but I'll stop because we have Paul Cornell here. Paul, welcome to the show. Thank you so much for joining me.
Well, thank you so much for having me on.
Yes, of course. We've got you here for a very special reason. We're not going to talk about all your past projects and all that because, like I said, there is so much out there. All you guys got to do is hit up a local comic book store, or basically anywhere else for that matter to find some of Paul's work. But we're going to talk today about something very special, something that's about to drop, something that you've got a Zoop for, and please introduce it. Go ahead and talk about it, Paul.
Well, I'm about a day away from the end of a campaign for crowdfunding a graphic novel called Who Killed Nessie? It's a very silly comedy whodunit set at a convention for cryptids and other mythological beasts. And it's with the great cartoonist Rachel Smith, who's doing the art. And it's the story of Lindsay Grockle, who is the intern at the hotel, who's left behind by the hotel staff, who doesn't know what this convention is about, and is woken in the middle of the night by Bob, the Beast of Bodmin Moor, who is a talking cat, who tells her that the Loch Ness Monster has been murdered, and as the only neutral party in the building, it's up to her to solve the murder before checkout on Monday. And I think it's everyone's story. Who hasn't been asked to solve the murder of the Loch Ness Monster? Metaphorically, anyway.
Brilliant. I love the concept of this. This is so cool. Again, like we're going to talk about the campaign, of course. But where did you even come up with this concept? It's so cool.
Me and Rachel had always wanted to work together. She did a couple of the Doctor Who backups in my Four Doctors for Titan.
Okay.
And we were just talking, and this title, as one of the most ridiculous things we could think of, came into view, and I could suddenly see the cover, which is, and I could see her drawing it, which is the chalk outline of the Loch Ness Monster on the ground where the body has been found.
And, I'm going to leave that one up to y'all's imagination, because if I was like a better video podcaster, I'd, intersplice like the cover right here or whatever. But I'm not that great at that kind of thing. But definitely, once you guys check out this cover, you're going to want the book for the cover alone. So, regardless of the fact that it's a brilliant concept and who's writing and illustrating it.
Well, Zoop are our publisher, or rather our crowdfunding platform, hopefully our publisher. They if you put into a search engine just the words Zoop, Z-O-O-P, and Nessie, Nessie, you'll find us. And we've got some it's going to be 100-page graphic novel. We've got some lovely backer levels. You can get some original art. You can get Rachel to doodle on a lovely book plate full of cryptids she's got for the front of the book, which will be signed by us. You can even hang out with us and watch her draw the book that you've bought. And on Zoom, that is. I mean, I don't mean come around to our house, because
physically come hang out with Paul.
We're at different ends of the country. So we've got some lovely backer levels. We think we're going to make it. We think we're going to make our target. We're mathematically exactly where we should be, which is an anxious place to be. Yes, I would rather be way ahead of where we should be. But it's actually a story about rationality. Lindsay has just got over a bad breakup with a boyfriend who was poetic and thought that she had no soul. Because she was very, very rational. And now she's amongst creatures that a day ago she didn't think existed, and having to use her rationality to solve a murder. But as the Beast of Bodmin Moor says, you may not believe in us, but we believe in you.
This is a great book, and like you said, you've got some different levels of support here that come with different things. I want to point out to everybody too, this is 100 pages. Like this is like you're not getting like a 22 like whatever it is 24-page like comic. Like you're getting 100 pages here.
Yeah.
You can get a digital copy, you get a soft cover, you get signed book plates, like remarked book plates. There's just so much you guys are offering here, and there's not a lot left, to tell you guys the truth. Like right now, as of this record, there is exactly 1 work week left of time. So there's 40
No.
hours and 15 minutes. Yeah.
It's not a week; it's 40 hours.
Sorry, a work week. But yeah.
I see. I get it. Yeah.
My cleverness doesn't always translate. But 40 hours left of time. So, and that's in real time. So that's not broken up into 8 hours a day. No, we got 40 hours left on the clock. So you guys get your support out like right this second.
And Zoop put up an actual clock, which is a little nerve-wracking, I've got to say.
Right? You got a countdown in front of you. You've got to make this thing. I know that you will, though. This is such a cool concept, such a just based on your other material, I already know this is such a well-written book. We all already know that. If you guys can't picture it in your head, Paul created the Scroll Beetles for you. So
there's a whole bunch of finished pages on the site, so you can see what the kind of thing we're doing. If you like the Muppets or Wallace and Gromit, that's the kind of thing we're doing.
Yeah, and who doesn't? So, we got 40 hours left here. There's about $500 left in the campaign to complete.
No, we're about 4,500 away from the target.
Okay, I'm sorry. 4,500.
But
my math isn't adding up either.
But that's less than 25%, and 25% is what you legendarily make in the last 48 hours of.
Yeah, and so guys, we have to hit this thing. Obviously, we got to get Paul and Rachel's book out there, and you guys sure as hell want a copy of it. I know I'm getting my copy, so I'm really stoked about that. So look for that number to go up in just a sec. But this is such a cool book, and I'm really excited about it. We're really excited about it here on the podcast. Like I said, Bob and I are both getting a copy. All of you guys better be logging onto this site right now and grabbing a copy too. By the time this airs, I think it'll be, like I said, we're at 40 hours left right now. We'll probably have about, 36 hours left or so by the time this airs. So you guys get the hell on it. Make sure you back this book. You are really going to want a copy. So
thank you so much. I really appreciate that.
Yes. Thank you for coming on and talking about it.
I've been up since 3 o'clock.
Wow. Jeez, I can't believe it, but
oh yeah, the last stages of a crowdfunding campaign always get a bit squeaky.
Yes. Yeah. Well, I know you're going to make that goal, Paul. So I'm really excited to have a copy of this book in my hands, remarked and signed and all. So this is going to be a great one to get.
Thank you so much.
Oh, of course. Thank you. Paul, anything else you want to say about the book or anything before we sign off?
No, we've covered it completely. Thank you so much.
Yes. And I'll speak for Paul here. The last thing that Paul wants to say is go log on to Zoop and back this book because you want a copy of it. It's going to be amazing. Paul, I can't thank you enough. Yes.
Yeah, Who Killed Nessie on Zoop. Yeah.
Yes. Go check it out right now. Paul, again, I can't thank you enough for taking the time out of your day to come on, the time out of your Zoop campaign to come on and back this or talk about this book. But yeah, we're all really excited about it. So thank you so much, Paul. Enjoy the rest of your day. Enjoy the fruits of your labor because it's about to happen. So thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Have a good one.